Okay, shalom everybody. My name is Coach Ivan Smith. I will not let the enemy win this one. Just all of a sudden, the TV, everything, the signal was lost. My apologies. But if there's a will, there is a way. So once I tried everything I could try and it didn't work, I did not let it frustrate me. I said, hopefully you can get this video and it gets to where it needs to get to when it needs to get there. So again, I'm gonna announce myself again. My name is Coach Ivan Smith. I'm very excited about this. I want to put some energy in it because when you really believe in something and you feel it's ordained and you're doing God's work in spirit and in truth, you gotta have some energy. So I'm going to say this really quickly. What I'm here for, in part, and it might grow, is to be a health and fitness coach. The key word there is health. So when I say health, most people think of just physicality. But when I say health, it's mental health. Your mind first, the mind-body connection. That's what differs me from most health coaches. So when you fall short or you just don't feel like it, it's that extra 10%, that mind that will get the body and lead the body to do what it doesn't want to do. And what happens is, after so long, the mind and body begins to connect and able to understand one another. So in all things that you do, no matter what aspect it may be, it's going to start from the body. That is your temple. Your health is literally your wealth. Now, also, really briefly, because your time is valuable, I want to say this. For some that may be looking for what their purpose is, this is what was delivered to me, so take it for what it's worth. But I'll say this. Just like in the story Job, it normally comes in the form of a problem. The problem is like, imagine a tree, and the tree is under dirt, the root rather. So you plant, it's a seed that's planted, and you can't see it because it's in the form of a problem. The enemy was allowed to give that problem only because it was allowed by who? Allowed by God, just like Job. That's what's so important about it. It had to be allowed. Why was it allowed? Actually, God said, did you consider my servant Job? So did you consider my servant Darius? Did you consider my servant Josie? Did you consider my servant Ivan? Did you consider my servant Kiera? Did you consider my servant Craig? Did you consider my servant Amoria? Did you consider my servant Brianna? Did you consider my son Ivan? Because we're trying to do more. So what happens is now, just like in health, we have to build the muscle. So, and that comes from what? Resistance. Just like the internet was trying to resist a message that I'm trying to get out. However, with persistence, it's only so long you can hold the passion. It's only so long you can hold a gift that's just roaring to get out. So let me say this. It normally comes in a problem. And when you overcome that problem, then you share it. Also, abundance. It says that the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But and in some versions, I am come that you may have life and have life more abundantly. That's two lives, meaning the inner, just like the kingdom, the inner life, the outer life. That's abundance of things and also abundance of the heart. In the Oxford Dictionary, if you look up heart, the abundance will be there. A full heart, loving yourself, which allows you to love others when you overcome your problems. Remember, it's lessons and it's blessings. So when you overcome your problems, and you have abundance, as I said earlier. So weight loss always kept nagging at me. And when I overcame it, I have an abundance of energy. I have an abundance of muscles. Is it just for me to hoard? No, it's to share with humanity. My problem was I didn't have the platform to share it, and I was sharing it for free. And also, as Josie mentioned earlier, as Christians and believers, we feel we should give it away for free. But what happens? What happens is, if you give somebody something for free, that's exactly what it's worth because they didn't have to work for it. It is not designed that way. That isn't kingdom minded. So let me end really quickly. Apologies for taking up too much time. Let me end by saying this. whatever problem that you overcame, whatever you have an abundance is, that's a great key to what you should be delivering and coaching the humanity with. And sometimes it's much easier for others to see that. Like I look at Bree and I can tell she's a problem solver. She's an organizer. She's a planner. I see it. I look at Darius, his calm demeanor. I see that he is a counselor. He makes a great counselor. When something happens where you might feel I can't tell anyone, but I need to get this off my chest, but I don't want to be judged. Darius is the perfect person to go to because of the demeanor. He doesn't make you feel condemned. Anyway, shalom, much blessings to y'all. I'm looking so forward to this. Let's go.